カルクリースは昔から争いの多い土地で、大きな墓地で知られていますわ。
I barely recognize the castle nowadays. So many new faces. When did you join Father's court, Fura?
If the blade is sharp enough, who cares when it was forged?
No need to get all defensive. I'm just curious.
Well, I guess you can say I'm your father's newest weapon. Until our friend here came along anyway.
I see. At least you're a weapon, not a talker. The castle doesn't need another Vingalmo.
On that, we have the same mind.
次はどこへ連れて行っていただけますの？
Do you need something? Who do you have in mind? The Volkihar princess and the beloved daughter of Lord Harkon. Thousands of years in absence, and she came back out of nowhere. The snakes in the court will chew her alive, but it's none of my concern. We'll talk soon, I know.
Did you see a dog out there?
いいえ、狼は見たけど、犬は知らないわ。
The blacksmith is offering a reward for a dog he saw on the road. I was hoping you'd seen it. I guess I'll stay on the lookout. Keep your nose clean while you're here, outsider.
金はあるのか？
もうないの。だけどね。
ダメだ。金がなければパンはやれない。決まりでな。
ごめんなさい。
だがな、一体いつまでここにいるつもりだ。言っとくが施しなんか期待するんじゃねえぞ。市長からもきつく言われてんだ。分かったらさっさと家に帰んな。
でもね、帰り道に。
さっさと帰れ。これ以上俺を煩わせるな。
でも、もうちょっとだけここにいていい？
勝手にしろ。何度も言うが町には入るな。滝の血で斧は汚したくねえからな。
はい。
エルフに帰られた。信じがたい話でしょうけど、それがデイドラなのです。
パンが欲しけりゃ雑貨屋なり宿屋に行けよ。なんで俺に？まあいいさ。俺が持っていてもしょうがねえからな。ほらよ、不老時に餌付けなんてしてくれるなよ。
Need something?
いいの？
ええ、もちろんよ。
ありがとう。
どうして町の中に入れないの？
ブラントおじさんに入っちゃダメだって言われたから。
ベラントって家のやつね。
違うよ。きっと私が悪いの。パパがいた頃はね、よく遊んでくれたし、とっても優しかったもの。
ここで何をしてるの？
お家に帰れないからここにいるの。
どうして家に帰れないの？
帰り道に大きくてね、コロンモロンするのがいるの。私もスコルも怖くなって逃げてきたの。
あの子がいなくなれば帰れそう？
スコルがいるもの。
あなたの家の場所を教えてちょうだい。
私が案内するね。ついてきて。 て見て、大きなカタツムリ。私こんなに大きいの初めて見た。ここね、蜂の巣があるの。蜂がね、ブーンブーンってするのよ。このキノコ食べれるかな。あ、やめとこっと。この木にはね、鳥の巣があるのよ。この前登って中を覗いたら卵があったの。取っちゃダメだからね。到着。この扉の先に私の家があって、途中に大きいのがいるの。ちょっと待ってね。扉の鍵を渡すね。ね。鍵どっかに落としちゃった。どうしよう。どうしよう。
鍵を落とした場所に覚えはないかしら。
わかんない。
ここで犬と待ってて。鍵を探してくるから。
うん。あとね、スコルは犬じゃなくてね、スコルだよ。鍵はあった？私も手伝う？
鍵を見つけたわ。
よかった。やっと家に帰れる。あ、でもまだ大きいのがいるんだった。
大丈夫よ。問題ないわ。
無理しないでね。ママが言ってたの。危なくなったら逃げなさいって。
Something?
You sure you don't need me to take some of that?
「お前誰？今俺忙しい。
少しお話しましょう。
おほ、俺コノル。おしゃべり大好き。
ここで何をしてるの？
俺ここで守る。そう言われた。
何を守っているの？
あ、小さくて緑色のやつ。ララ言ってた。
やらなのこと？
おほ、多分それっぽい。俺、それ守れ言われた。
あまり彼女を驚かせないでね。
おほ、頑張る。
護衛の報酬は何かしら？
ピカピカの石、すんごい甘い。たくさんもらった。
誰に命令されたの？
冷凍、誰だっけ？お前、知ってるか？
うん、知らないわ。
お前、何にも知らないおバカさんだな。
いつ頃命令されたの？
まだ暖かかった。俺、ちょっと寝坊した。
Don't you feel the sunlight creeping into your skin?
「私の隠れ家はホワイトランド西の監視と列など道沿いにございます」
大きいやつはもう怖くないの。
本当？でもね、やっぱりまだ怖いから。だからね、
一緒に行かない？
やった！
Do you need some? Do you need something?
これ守る言われた。
お名前はなんていうの？
モロル、お前は？
私はララノアっていうの。私とお友達になってくれる？
おほ、友達なる。ララのは俺友達。
澄んだニルンヌートはおとなしいものですわ。
よろしくね、コロルちゃん。
カバーナ騒がしくなると困りますの。
よろしく。
今日はありがとう。新しいお友達ができたの。コロルちゃんっていうのよ。
このトロリはメスなの？
見ればわかるでしょ。
よかったわね。
うん、それでね。
何？
名前を教えてほしいの。 まだ聞いていなかったし。素敵なお名前ね。それでね、私とね、お友達になってくれる？
もちろんよ。
やった！じゃあ、今度うちに来てね。何かお礼がしたいの。
わかったわ。楽しみにしてるわ。
うん、約束だよ。
よ、お人よし。今日はいいことしたから気分がいいって面だな。
彼女の両親は今どこにいるのかしら。
さあね、俺が知りたいくらいさ。まあ、知っていてもよそ者には教えねえがな。
ララノアのこと話してくれる気になった？
まさか、よそ者に教えることはねえよ。てめえがバカな真似をしてないか確認しに来ただけだ。
素直じゃないわね、ブラントおじさん。
からかう相手は選ぶこった。早死にするぜ。
そんなに心配なら、あなたが世話をしたらどう？
立場上無理なんだよ。だから、てめえみたいな大人よしを使うのさ。それとあのガキはしばらく町に近づけんだ。よく言い聞かせておけ。
町で何かあるの？
近いうちにひよこ売りが来る。わかったな。
ひよこ売りって何かしら？
おいおい、知らねえのか？てめえはどこぞのアホもんが何かが。まあ、そのうち嫌でもわかる。とにかくヘドが出る連中さ。
わかったわ。
引き分けがいい奴は嫌いじゃない。じゃあな。
今度ね、コロルちゃんとスコルと一緒に森に行くの。お礼になりそうなもの取ってくるね。
俺は気にしないで。
うん、私がしたいの。すごいの取ってくるから楽しみにしててね。
ブラントからの伝言よ。しばらく村に近づかないで。
うん、わかった。町には行かないようにする。
どうしたの？
やっぱりブラントおじさんは私のことが嫌いになっちゃったのかな。
ブラントは不器用な男ね。心配してるだけよ。
本当かな？そうだといいな。大丈夫。町には行くよ。私は良い子だもん。
士が馬に乗っているのを
5点何度数えても5話だ。手紙には6話と書いてあったんだがな。
ああ、あれだ。ちょっと前に人狼騒ぎがあったからな。その時に逃げたんだろう。
人狼ね。今回はそういうことにしておこうか。1話ぐらいならジャゼルの方で帳尻は合わせられるからな。まあその話は置いといてだ。
あ、まだ何かあるのか。
もう少し愛想よくしてくれてもいいんじゃないか。君たちの主張がどうしてもと言うから来たんだ。
そいつは申し訳ない。師匠からは愛想を振りまけとは命令されていないんだ。これでいいか。もう用は済んだな。さっさと失せろ。
そう言うな。内戦の混乱はまだまだ続くんだ。これから嫌でもジャゼルと顔を合わせることになる。仲良くしようじゃないか。
お断りだ。あ、まったくなんで市長はてめえなんかを呼ぶんだか。正気じゃねえぜ。
そう飼い主を悪く言うもんじゃないぞ。上には上なりの考えってのがあるのさ。
どこまでもイラつく野郎だ。もうてめえと話すことはねえ。
もう怖い怖い。まあからかうのはこれぐらいにしておこうか。ひよこたちも怖がっているからね。だが最後に一つだけ覚えておいてもらいたい。ジャゼルは6話回収すると決めたからには必ずそうする。そういう猫だ。
キュウ。なんだ、俺は今イライラしてんだ。
ひよこ売りのことを教えてくれない？
本人に聞くんだな。いちいち俺に聞くんじゃねえ。
ララの王に伝言は伝えたわ。
お使いご苦労さん。ついでにこれをガキのところへ持っていけ。当分花売りはできねえだろうからな。
直接渡したらどうかしら。彼女きっと喜ぶわよ。
できねえからてめえに任せてんだろ。俺は忙しいんだ。さっさと持っていけ。
分かったわ。
たく、最初からそうしろよ。てめえといいひよこ売りといい疲れるやつばかりだぜ。
いや、これはどうも。はじめましてかな。カジートの名はジャゼル。ひよこ売りのジャゼルだ。
ひよことは何かしら。
おかしなことを言うんだな。ひよこはひよこだ。小さくて丸くて可愛らしいあのひよこだよ。でも人間は秋っぽいからね。いらなくなるとすぐそこら辺りに恋してしまう。悲しいことだ。
ひよこ売りって何かしら。
その名の通りさ。ひよこを買い取り欲しいやつに売ってやる。それだけのことさ。
景気はどう？
上々だ。内戦のおかげでジャゼルはあっちこっち引っ張りだこさ。財布もずっしり重くなって困るくらいだ。
Swift landing.
リンゴ、俺、たくさん取った。
そうね、偉いわ。
おほ、俺、すごい。
ほら見て、美味しそうなリンゴでしょ？森で見つけたの。大きなリンゴの木があってね。リンゴがたくさんあったの。すごいでしょ？あなたには一番大きなのあげる。
これはどうも。
まん丸で綺麗な赤でしょ？きっと美味しいと思うわ。なぜ私が見つけたんだもの。どう？美味しかった？
とっても美味しかったわ。
そうでしょ、そうでしょ。私が見つけたんだよ。すごいでしょ？
すごいわ、ララのは。
これぐらい朝飯前だよ。ブラントおじさんがブラントおじさんはやっぱり前と変わらない。
ブラントへの伝言はあるかしら。
ありがとうって、あとね、また一緒に遊ぼうって。
そろそろいいかしら。
もう帰っちゃうの？もっとお話ししたい。
わかったわ、もう少しだけ。
やった！
お父さんはどこにいるのかしら。
戦争に行ってる。でもね、戦争が終われば帰ってくるって、ブラントおじさんがそう言ってた。
戦争ね、それは心配だわ。
大丈夫。パパはとっても強いの。私が生まれる前は、ファルクリースで一番の戦士だったんだって、ブラントおじさんが教えてくれたの。
カハはどうしたの？
ステンなんとかって人たちに連れて行かれちゃった。でも、ママはね、大丈夫だって、良い子にしていればすぐ帰ってくるって言ったの。
スイートロールは好き？
甘いやつでしょ。私、スイートロールが大好き。ママがよく作ってくれたの。また食べたいな。
花の売れ行きはどうだったかしら。
全然、ちょっとしか売れなかった。もっとパンを食べたいのに。
普段は何を食べているの？
好みとか葉っぱとか、パンの方が好きだけど、ミゴールドもするからたまにしか食べれないの。
もしよかったら、養子に来ない？
うん。パパとママは帰ってくるから、私は大丈夫だよ。
そろそろいいかしら。
もう帰っちゃうの？もっとお話ししたい。
また今度お話ししましょう。
うん。また今度ね。
Let someone else rule. I just want to kill and feed.
狐を追いかけると
ちゃんと届けたな。
届けてきたわ。奈良のから伝言もあるの。
俺の名前を出したのは余計なことをするんじゃねえよ。ねえ、なんつってた。どうせ俺への恨み元かなんかだろうよ。
ありがとう。また遊んで。だそうよ。
ガキと遊ぶ暇なんぞねえ。まったくこのご時世に能天気なガキだぜ。よちよち歩きの時から変わらねえ。
町にいた孤児たちの姿が見えないけど、どこに行ったのかしら。
さあな、てめえが知る必要はない。
ひよこ売りはもう行ったかしら。
ああ、もう行ったよ。今頃マルカルスだろうな。ケイトが出るぜ。
あの人人買いなの？
それ以下だな。モロインドの奴隷商の方がまだマシだ。
ナラナーの両親について聞きたいわ。
ファルクリースの恥だ。それ以上は詮索するな。こんなことはよそ者に話すことじゃねえからな。
ファルクリースの景気はどうかしら。
内戦の影響で日に日に悪くなってきている。野党どもが増えてからは特にだ。今じゃ行商もめったに寄りつかない。
今日はこの辺にしておきましょうか。
待て、一つ頼みがある。
私に何をしてほしいの？
たまにでいい。あのガキの様子を見に行ってくれないが、金は出す、100だ。
あなた自身が行くのが一番だと思うわ。
それはできねえって何度も言ったはずだ。
頼みを聞きましょう。でもお金はいらないわ。
お人よしや、俺がやるってんだからそれでいいだろうが。いいから黙って受け取れ。
Do you need something?
Well done. Somehow I knew it would be you who found. Yes, I see that. I trust his capture was not too difficult a task.
ドーンガードが止めようとしてきたけど、問題にならなかったわ。
I wish I could have been there to hear the sounds of their screams. Well, your thrall awaits, and we have given him the Elder Scroll. Command him to read it, and let us hear the words of prophecy together. Life here.
Master, I have done as you asked and traveled here.
新たな使命を与えるわ。
Of course. What is it that you need me to do?
聖書の書を読んでもらいたいの。
Ah, yes, the Elder Scroll. I admit, I am looking forward to this.
解読を始めてほしいの。
Of course, Master. Now, if everyone will please be quiet, I must concentrate. I see a vision before me. An image of a great bow. I know this weapon. It is Oriel's bow. Now a voice whispers, saying, among tonight's children, a dread lord will rise. In an age of strife, when dragons return to the realm of men, darkness will mingle with light, and the night and the day will be as one. The voice fades and the words begin to shimmer and distort. But wait, there is more here. The secret of the bow's power is written elsewhere. I think there is more to the prophecy recorded in other scrolls. Yes, I see them now. One contains the ancient secrets of the dragons, and the other speaks of the potency of ancient blood. My vision darkens, and I see no more. To know the complete prophecy, we must have the other two scrolls.
Life here has many. That was not as useful as I would have liked. Even so, you did well.
他の清掃の書のありかは
My traitor wife stole one of them away and then disappeared. As for the other, the last that I heard, it was lost in the bowels of a Dwemer ruin. It seems our work is not yet done. But I have waited this long, and we are so very close now. I can wait a bit longer.
If you need anything, say the word. I can still forge a decent blade.
I am but your humble servant, milady.
I have kept my end of the bargain. Now I expect you to keep yours.
Yes?
I sense the power of the ancient blood in your veins. It has made you strong.
Oh, what is it?
Do you have a moment to talk?
何を考えているの
That moth priest, Dexian, he said we needed 2 other Elder Scrolls. I think I know where we can start looking. Didn't want that lot getting wind of it, especially my father.
一筋縄ではなさそうな親子関係ね
Ever since he decided to make that prophecy his calling, we kind of drifted apart. I don't even think he sees me as his daughter anymore. I'm just a means to an end.
その清掃の書はどこに
We need to find my mother, Valerica. She'll definitely know where it is. And if we're lucky, she actually has it herself.
どこに行ったのかわからないのね
The last time I saw her, she said that she'd go somewhere safe. Somewhere that my father would never search. Other than that, she wouldn't tell me anything. But the way she said it, some place he would never search. It was very cryptic, yet she called attention to it.
用心していたみたいね
Maybe. What I can't figure out is why she said it that way. Besides, I can't imagine a single place my father would avoid looking. And he's had all this time, too. Any ideas?
ドーンガードと共に隠れているの
I doubt my mother would waste her time with those fools. They probably would have tried to kill her, and that has a way of souring relationships. Any other ideas?
同じように封じ込められているの
I don't think so. She said she wanted to stay awake in case the situation was resolved. It had to be one of us, and, well, she's so much more powerful than I am. It just made sense for her to be out here. Anything else?
この城の中は
Wait, that almost makes sense. I used to help my mother tend a garden in the castle courtyard here. All of the ingredients for our potions came from there. She used to say that my father couldn't stand the place. Too peaceful.
城の周囲をうろつくのは危険じゃない
Oh, absolutely. But my mother's not a coward. That is, I don't think we'll actually trip over her there. But it's worth a look.
父親に気づかれずに入るには
Trust me. I lived here for a very long time, and I know every nook and cranny. There's an unused inlet on the northern side of the island that was used by the previous owners to bring supplies to the castle. An old escape tunnel from the castle exists there. I think that's our way in.
城の秘密の入り口に向かいましょう
Come on, it's just around the side.
Let someone else rule. I just want to kill and feed. Hello there. Yes? I don't, actually. Serana and her mother were here centuries before me. I joined the clan not long before you see. That still makes my blood older and stronger than yours. But yes, I was the newest blood before you received our Lord's gift. You're nosy as ever, but at least you lasted longer than the last one. Perhaps one day. Right now, we should focus on Valerica's Elder Scroll as Lord Harkon demands. Assuming she is still alive, we will take the Elder Scroll from her hands, then deliver it to our lord. If she proves cooperative, maybe we'll all leave unscathed. Listen here, whelp. I may lust for blood and carnage, but I'm not stupid about it. How old is Valerica? 1,000 years old? 2,000s? If Lord Harkon wants to kill his wife, he can do so himself. Of course there is, but my blood belongs to him in more ways than yours is. When he has his heart's desire, I'll return to hunting and sleeping, maybe make a corpse doll or two sometimes. Fine. The rebellious daughter and her strict father. Haven't we all read those kinds of stories? I know little about the ordeal with Lord Harkon's family, and I have no intention to get mixed up in it. Family matters can get nasty. I understand that well enough. Fine. What would that matter? Our lord has his own mind. I'm sure he had it all figured out. Fine. I'd carry out any order given by Lord Harkon, as you already knew. But this, blotting out the sun for all the vampires to thrive, so that he can become the savior of our kind. I don't want all vampires to thrive, as much as a hunter wouldn't want more competition under his turf. Lord Harkon made us the greatest predators in Skyrim. I don't see the good in cheapening our blood right by sharing this land with some fiends. I hope you are not speaking of mutiny. We won't be talking about this further.
他の話をしましょう。
Fine.
Hey, so... So far, I think. Thanks.
よかった。確かめたかったのよ。
That's very kind of you. Though, there is something else. Just wanted to say how grateful I am for all that you've done for me. No one's ever been so genuine with me, at least in a while. I was lonely most of my childhood. My mother, at least for a time, was the only friend I really had. And then that prophecy came along. I'm sorry. I just had to get that off my chest.
あなたと出会えてよかったわ。
This is getting a little awkward. I think I have a sudden urge to feed on something.
いいわよ。好きにするといいわ。ここにいるから。
You can be a real horker sometimes. You know that? I'm not actually hungry. At least for the moment.
つまみ食いなら好きにすればいいわ。
Alright, I have to say it now. Here goes. I've come to really care about you. I just wanted you to know that.
同じ気持ちだわ。
I'm glad to hear that. Let's get going then.
hope Serana's mother actually has the Elder Scroll. I can't wait to be done with this and return to hunting and sleeping.
For you.
力をお借りしますわ。
I knew I heard something.
Not very impressive.
Right. And you? Do you need something? You're dead! Done and done. Done and done.
Yes? What did you need? We've made it to the courtyard. Oh no. What? Everything's been torn down. The whole place looks, well, dead. It's like we're the first to set foot here in centuries. This used to lead to the castle's great hall. It looks like my father had it sealed up. I used to walk through here after evening meals. It was beautiful once. This was my mother's garden. Do you know how beautiful something can be when it's tended by a master for hundreds of years? She would have hated to see it like this. Wait. Something's wrong with the moon dial here. Some of the crests are missing, and the dial is askew. I didn't even know the crests could be removed. Maybe my mother's trying to tell us something? I'm telling you, there's something strange with the moon dial. If I had to guess, I'd say the moment Mother fled the castle, Father went on a rampage. Knowing him, anything at all that reminded him of her was destroyed. It appears that way. I suppose he wanted to put the past behind him. Perhaps if he spent more time with us, he would have recognized the beauty for himself. Well, as far as I'm aware, it's the only one in existence. The previous owners of the castle had a sundial in the courtyard, and obviously that didn't appeal to my mother. She persuaded an elven artisan to make some improvements. You can see the plates that show the phases of the moons, Maser and Secunda. That's the thing. What's the point of a moon dial? I always wondered why she didn't just have the whole thing ripped out. But she loved it. I don't know. I guess it's like having a piece of art, if you're into that sort of thing. Hard to say. Maybe if we found the missing crests, we could figure it out. That's a long story. I guess we kind of have to go way back to the very beginning. Do you know where vampirism came from? Exactly. The first vampire came from Molag Bal. She was not a willing subject, but she was still the first. Molag Bal is a powerful Daedric lord, and his will is made reality. For those willing to subjugate themselves, he will still bestow the gift, but they must be powerful in their own right before earning his trust. The ceremony was degrading. Let's not revisit that. But we all took part in it. Not really wholesome family activity, but I guess it's something you do when you give yourselves to a Daedric lord. Well, you've met most of us. My father's not exactly the most stable, and eventually he drove my mother crazy with him. And it all ended with me being locked underground for who knows how long. It's definitely been a bad thing, on the whole. I will be. Just give me a little time. Feels good. Kind of soothing, actually.
Right behind you.
Let someone else rule. I just want to kill and feed. Enjoy your hunt.
If we had the crests, we wouldn't have to keep hanging around this lovely place. It still feels kind of weird, waking up after thousands of years, even at this point. Just thinking about an empire in Cyrodiil, I definitely thought everything would end with the Remans. Very clever, Mother. Very clever. I've never been in those tunnels before, but I'd bet they run right under the courtyard and into the tower ruins. Well, at least we're getting closer. Let's go.
吸血鬼でも鼻を入れるところはございますか？
Right behind you.
Ahem. My fellow traveling companion, doesn't this courtyard look nice? It's serene in a certain way, and uniquely beautiful, like a certain... maybe. Well, actually, yeah, the garden actually didn't age well. No, I wasn't talking about you. Well, I was. Well, it's entirely possible. Now, enough of that. We got a job to do.
Right. Oh. Right behind you.
I had always just assumed that the other tower was completely destroyed inside. My mother kept this a secret, even from me. She must have been up to something she thought was dangerous.
家族について教えて。
There's not a whole lot to tell. You've already seen my father's obsession. My mother's not a whole lot better, but you'll see that soon enough. My father? No, not really. I did spend a lot of time with my mother, but she saw me more like a protege than a daughter. What about you? What were your parents like?
いい人たちだった。会えなくて恋しいわ。
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring up a bad memory.
先を急ぎましょう。
Right behind you. We're getting close. I'm sure of it.
Who's that? I knew it!「吸血鬼はニンニクにはありえませんわ」でも
I'll sing you a song of death. Embrace your doom! Another victim from the Vulcan. By Lord Harkon's will. Die! I will enjoy butchering you, weakling.
Sorry. Right behind you. So far, this hasn't been too bad.
Not that I ever saw. My mother had a bit of a thing for magical constructs. Not what you're thinking. She just found them fascinating. Do you need something? I do, actually. You may think it's kind of weird, but I enjoyed playing with the rats by our castle Undercroft. That became my own little hideout for a while, where I'd go to when I just wanted some peace and quiet. It was also near the sea. Even when I became a vampire, I still did enjoy the breeze and fresh air. Anything natural and calm, really, just to get me away from all that was happening at my home with my father. Usually when he was in a bad mood.
その服は特注品ですのよ。どうぞお召しになって。
Leave it to my mother. Always smarter than I gave her credit for.
中身がなければガラクタですわ。
Let's take a look around. There has to be something here that tells us where she's gone.
何を見つければいいの？
My mother was meticulous about her research. If we find her research notes, there might be some hints in there.
彼女の研究室はかなり本格的みたいね。
I had no idea that her laboratory even existed. She had an alchemy setup in her drawing room, but nothing that even comes close to what's here.
研究の内容は？
Looking at the equipment and materials, it looks like she was trying to advance her necromancy.
何のために？
I don't know. Certainly not longevity. Kind of a waste of time for a vampire. I remember she used to keep a small journal. See if you can dig that up.
デイドラを煩の怒りをか
Any luck yet?
母親の日記を見つけたわ。
You did? Let me see.
そのソウルケルンとやらは一体何なの？
I only know what she told me. She had a theory about soul gems. That the souls inside of them don't just vanish when they're used. They end up in the soul cairn.
消耗した魂の行き先を気にかける理由は？
The soul cairn is home to very powerful beings. Necromancers send them souls and receive powers of their own in return. My mother spent a lot of time trying to contact them directly, to travel to the soul cairn itself.
彼女の足取りを追えば見つかるわよ。
That circle in the center of the room is definitely some type of portal. If I'm reading this right, there's a formula here that should give us safe passage into the soul cairn.
何が必要なの？
A handful of soul gem shards, some finely ground bone meal, a good bit of purified void salts. Oh, damn it.
どうしたの？
We're also going to need a sample of her blood, which, if we could get that, we wouldn't even be trying to do this in the first place.
あなたの血を使ったらどう？
Not bad. We'd better hope that it's good enough. Mistakes with these kinds of portals can be gruesome. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get started.
材料はここで全部揃うの？
Oh, definitely. Mother would have plenty of those materials in her laboratory. You just need to find them.
Let someone else rule. I just want to kill and feed. Bleed Skyrim dry.
Having trouble finding those ingredients?
持ち物を交換したいわ。
But I'm tired, Sovrina. Can't you just sell these things? They shouldn't be that hard to find. Shelves, tables, should be easy to find. She wouldn't have hidden them. Get the ingredients in the vessel, and let me know when you're ready. Get the ingredients in the vessel, and let me know when you're ready. Then the rest is up to me. Are you ready to go? I'm not entirely sure what this thing is going to do when I add my blood.
先に一つ聞いていい？
Of course. What is it?
母親が見つかったとしたらどうするの？
I've been asking myself the same thing since we came back to the castle. She was so sure of what we did to my father. I couldn't help but go along with her. I never thought of the cost.
すべてはあなたのためにやったんじゃないの？
Possibly. I guess even a vampire mother is still a mother. She worried about me, about all of us. But she wanted to get me as far away from my father as possible before he really went over the edge.
彼女を見つけなければ何とも言えないわ。
Yes. Yes, you're right. I'm sorry. I just didn't expect anyone to care how I felt about her. Thank you. Are we ready then?
転移門を開きましょう。
Alright. Here goes. By the blood of my ancestors. She actually did it. Created a portal to the soul camp. Incredible.
Right behind you.
Want my advice? Never welch on a bargain with the ideal masters.
Let's try to handle this quickly.
So, Serana, who was your first kill?
That's an odd question to ask someone. It was a servant of Father's, when my mother took me to Dim Hollow. I never knew his name, never even knew why I had to do it. My mother just yelled at me, and ice began to form in my hands while my mind was blank.
You killed because your mother told you to.
I guess, but I do sometimes ponder if it was my mother's kill, or mine.
It was yours.
Look at this place. I can't imagine choosing to come here. My mother must have been terrified.
Hello there. Give me something useful. Nothing can challenge us.
Look at this place. I can't imagine choosing to come here. My mother must have been terrified.
I feel terrible for the dead who end up here for eternity. Seems awful, like they're still suffering.
この場所について知っていることを教えてくれる？
Just what my mother told me. I've also studied a little bit on my own, but there's not much. When something is trapped in a soul gem, and then the energy is used for powering an enchantment, the remnants are sent here.
どんな鉱石でも？
Well, I think it's specifically the black ones. I don't know if the soul cairn takes just any leftovers.
ここには生き物が住んでいるのかしら？
Look at this place. Do you think anything would want to live here? The only things that can survive here are the ideal masters, the undead, and the souls themselves. Well, if you want to call that living.
バレリカが清掃の書を持っているのは確実なの？
No. but there's no way she would have left it in Tamriel. She wanted to get it as far away from my father as possible. I can't imagine a better place.
そうでなければ?
Then we find out where she hid it, if she's still alive. Well, as alive as she was before. Or is now. Or, you know what I mean.
ソウルケルン内に隠して自分だけ戻らなかったのは?
Probably to avoid whatever my father would do to her if he got his hands on her. Or maybe her plan was to come back, but she was stuck here. We won't know until we find her.
アイディールマスターに会うことになるのかしら?
I don't think anyone's ever met the Ideal Masters. I'm not even sure anyone knows what they look like. They could be underground, flying above us. They might be the ground. I have no idea.
どうして魂を集めているの?
Lots of theories. Some say they feed on them like I feed on blood. Others think they use them as payment for an even higher power. Almost like a currency, a very strange currency. Whatever they're doing with them, they've been harvesting for millennia. No telling how many souls are trapped here.
資料術師が彼らと取引したがる理由は?
Look around you. There are some extremely powerful undead here. Even a necromancer as seasoned as my mother would be willing to spend years trying to gain access to them.
召喚するということ?
Exactly. It's a lost art. Most necromancers just raise up whatever bodies are nearby. A simple trick, really. Child's play. But bringing something from the soul cairn gives you something much more powerful.
治療術師たちはどうやって殺を?
Well, that's usually the trick. It's possible to do it through a simple portal. But to finalize the deal, you have to travel here yourself. And most of them never come back. Very well.
The smell here. I frankly thought it wouldn't smell like anything.
But looks like we'll be dealing with the smell of rot while we're here. Lovely. If she really is here, I wonder how my mother managed to deal with it.
私なら何とかできるわ.
How do you manage to deal with it then?
あなたは歩く死体にしては腐ってないわね.
Me? I smell like nightshade and snowberries.
その香水を売った商人に一言言ってやりたいところだわ.
Oh, you know what? You should be talking. I have a heightened sense of smell, you know. If you think you smell like blossoms after frolicking in a fetid cave, you are sorely mistaken. But, hey, you're actually not too bad. We're being awfully carefree, aren't we? I mean, for being trapped in a realm of oblivion with no guaranteed return. It's nice, really, to just have fun. Have someone who can help me forget about all the prophecies, Elder Scrolls, betrayals, and this awful God's cursed reek. About all of this, even for a brief moment. I'm starting to like you, okay? You're growing on me. And what I said is true. Though, I definitely wouldn't want to end up here for all eternity. We got a job to do. Let's find my mother, and find a way out of here.
I can't remember how long I've been here. Has it been a day or a century?
So this is what it's like on the other side.
silence.
Is there no end to this nightmare? You must help me find my Arvak. He doesn't deserve to be in a place like this.
落ち着いて。アルバクは？
Arvak, my horse. We came to this horrible place together. We were attacked by monsters, so I told him to run. Please, he's such a loyal creature, and he's been running for so long. You have to save him. A place like this will change you.
どうすれば彼の力に？
Arvak! Arvak! Where are you? Arvak, please come back! Come back! I wonder if the fire's still burning in the Imperial City.
The air, the ground. This is all wrong.
Well, look what we have here. Someone with flesh on their bones. Let's just say I sold something to a guy who turned out to work for a whole coven of necromancers. How in the name of Zenithar was I to know the ingredients were phony? Do I look like someone that would double-cross a necromancer?
そうしてここにやってきたわけね。
You got it. Horse, wagon, and all. Plopped here without so much as a word. I used to be one of the best traders in High Rock, you know. How people would track me down just to see what I had for sale.
他に何かある？
Very funny. And what exactly are you going to pay me with? Take a look around. Gold doesn't exactly win you any friends around here.
何かしら欲しいものがあるはずだわ。
I'll tell you what. I appreciate what you're trying to do, so I'll play along. The only thing I see around here in abundance are soul husks. You know, those ugly fungus-looking things growing out of the ground. Bring me, say, 25 of them, and you can rummage through what was left on my cart.
なるほどね。何があるの？
Odds and ends I've gathered over the years. Well, used to gather, before all of this nonsense happened to me. Tell me what you're looking for, and maybe we can make a deal, if you have the husks.
ハスク25個の手持ちはないわね。
No husks, no sale. Guess you have some scavenging to do.
カバンが騒がしくなる。
Mother? Mother?
It can't be. Serana?
Is it really you? I can't believe it. How do we get inside? We have to talk.
Serana, what are you doing here? Where's your father?
He doesn't know we're here. I don't have time to explain.
I must have failed. Harkon's found a way to decipher the prophecy, hasn't he?
No, you've got it all wrong. We're here to complete the prophecy our way, not his.
Wait a moment. You've brought a stranger here? Have you lost your mind?
No, you don't...
You, come forward. I would speak with you. So how has it come to pass that a vampire of mixed blood is in the company of my daughter?
彼女の安全を守る護衛よ。
Safe? You call bringing her here safe? Has she explained nothing to you? Serana has sacrificed everything to prevent Harkon from completing the prophecy. I would have expected her to explain that to you.
だからこそ清掃の書を探しに来たのよ。
You think I'd have the audacity to place my own daughter in that tomb for the protection of her Elder Scroll alone? The scrolls are merely a means to an end. The key to the tyranny of the sun is Serana herself.
どういう意味?
When I fled Castle Volkahar, I fled with 2 Elder Scrolls. The scroll I presume you found with Serana speaks of Ariel and his arcane weapon, Ariel's bow. The second scroll declares that the blood of Cold Harbor's daughter will blind the eye of the dragon.
セラーナにはどう関係するの?
Like myself, Serana was a human once. We were devout followers of Lord Molig Bal. Tradition dictates the females be offered to Molig Bal on his summoning day. Few survive the ordeal. Those that do emerge as a pure-blooded vampire. We call such confluences the Daughters of Cold Harbor.
太陽の先生のジョージにはセラーナの血が必要なの。
Now you're beginning to see why I wanted to protect Serana, and why I've kept the other Elder Scroll as far from her as possible.
ハルコンは彼女を殺すつもりなの?
If Harkon obtained Ariel's bow, and Serana's blood was used to taint the weapon, the tyranny of the sun would be complete. In his eyes, she'd be dying for the good of all vampires.
そんなことはさせないわ。
And how exactly do you plan on completing the prophecy without the death of my daughter?
ハルコンを殺すつもりや?
If you believe that, then you're a bigger fool than I originally suspected. Don't you think I weighed that option before I enacted my plans?
セラーナの意見は?
You care nothing for Serana, or our plight. You see the tyranny of the sun as your chance at deification. And like Harkon, you won't hesitate to destroy anything that stands in your path.
セラーナに信用されているのに信用できないの?
Serana? This stranger may call herself a vampire, but she knows nothing of our struggle. Why should I entrust you to her?
This stranger has done more for me in the brief time I've known her than you've done in centuries.
I gave up everything I cared about to protect you from that fanatic you call a father.
Yes, he's a fanatic. He's changed. But he's still my father. Why can't you understand how that makes me feel?
Oh, Serana. If you'd only open your eyes. The moment your father discovers your role in the prophecy, that he needs your blood, you'll be in terrible danger.
So, to protect me, you decided to shut me away from everything I cared about? You never asked me if hiding me in that tomb was the best course of action. You just expected me to follow you blindly. Both of you were obsessed with your own paths. Your motivations might have been different. But in the end, I'm still just a pawn to you two. I want us to be a family again, but I don't know if we can ever have that. Maybe we don't deserve that kind of happiness. Maybe it isn't for us. But we have to stop him before he goes too far. And to do that, we need the Elder Scroll.
I'm sorry, Serana. I didn't know. I didn't see. I've allowed my hatred of your father to estrange us for too long. Forgive me. If you want the Elder Scroll, it's yours.
Wow.
Your intentions are still somewhat unclear to me. But for Serana's sake, I'll assist you in any way that I can.
清掃の書は持っているの？
Yes. I've kept it safely secured here ever since I was imprisoned. Fortunately, you're in a position to breach the barrier that surrounds these ruins.
何をすればいいの？
You need to locate the tallest of the rocky spires that surround these ruins. At their bases, the barrier's energy is being drawn from unfortunate souls that have been exiled here. Destroy the keepers that are tending them, and it should bring the barrier down.
わかったわ。すぐに取ってくるわよ。
One more word of warning. There's a dragon that calls itself Durnevere roaming the cairn. Be wary of him. The Ideal Masters have charged him with overseeing the Keepers, and will undoubtedly intervene if you're perceived as a threat.
どうしてここに閉じ込められてしまったの？
When I entered the Soul Cairn, I had intended to strike a bargain with the Ideal Masters, the custodians of this place.
取引の条件は？
I requested refuge in the Soul Cairn, and in exchange, I would provide the Ideal Masters the souls that they craved. If I had foreseen the value they placed on my own soul, I would never have come here.
騙されたのね。
The Ideal Masters unleashed their keepers and sent them to destroy me. Fortunately, I was able to hold them at bay and retreat into these ruins.
だけど閉じ込められてしまったのね。
Unfortunately, yes. Since the keepers weren't able to claim my soul, they had their minions construct a barrier that I'd never be able to breach.
ずっとここに幽閉されていたの？
Time has very little meaning to me. Consequently, it has little meaning to the Ideal Masters as well. I suppose you could call this the ultimate waiting game, each watching the other to see which will give in. Be careful, and keep my daughter safe.
Let's kill those keeper things and get back to the prison.
母親と話した感想はどう？
Relieved, I think. All those things had been building up for a while. You have no idea how long I wanted to say that to her.
どうしてそんな計画に同意したのよ？
Look, I loved my father, but when he found that prophecy, that became his life. Everything else, even me and my mother, we just became clutter. I was close with my mother, but she just kept feeding me her opinions of him, and eventually, I started believing them.
母親が父親を好きだったようには聞こえないわね。
The moment we gave ourselves to Molag Bal, things got really icy between them. They were both drunk with power and pulling in different directions. Then he found that prophecy, and that was it.
間に挟まれてしまったのね。
I was. Honestly, it took me up until now to figure out that my mother was really just as bad as he was. He was obsessed with power. She was obsessed with seeing him fail. It was just so toxic. Maybe I could have seen this coming. We could all be better off now.
自分を責めるべきじゃないわ。
You don't know what it's like, coming from a family like that. Everything eventually tumbles down to you. Anyway, we should keep moving. I'm glad you're here. I don't think I could be doing this alone.
Let someone else rule. I just want to kill and feed. We'll talk soon, I know.
The sooner we get out of this place, the better.
What am I doing here? I don't belong in a place like this. Get out while you can.
There you are.
We're gonna have to kill you. Another victory for the Volkahar.
Let's kill those keeper things and get back to the prison.
Soul Cairn, where the damned go when their lives are extinguished. This will make a fine resting place for that craven Scipius. I'll wipe you off this world.
You saved him! His soul is free, I can feel it! He's such a loyal beast. Here, I'll teach you how to call him to you. He'll help you get around this wretched place. But I'm sure he'd be much happier someplace sunnier. Goodbye, hero. Take good care of Arvak for me. Such a good horse.
Not very impressive. Yes? I'm gonna have to kill you. Again! And now.
Hello there.
You managed to destroy all 3 keepers? Very impressive.
これで戦争の賞をもらえるのかしら。
Yes. Please follow me. Keep watch for Durnevere. With the prison's barrier down, he's almost certain to investigate.
What is it?
Forgive my astonishment, but I never thought I'd witness the death of that dragon. Volumes written on Durnevere alleged that he can't be slain by normal means. It appears they were mistaken. Unless...
続けてちょうだい。
The soul of a dragon is as resilient as its owner's scaly hide. It's possible that your killing blow has merely displaced Durnevere's physical form while he reconstitutes himself.
どれくらい時間がかかるのかしら。
Minutes, hours, years. I can't even begin to guess. I suggest we don't wait around to find out. Now, let's get you the Elder Scroll and you can be on your way. What did you want?
I'm glad you're here. I don't think I could be doing this alone.
Right behind you.
Now that you've retrieved the Elder Scroll, you should be on your way.
ここに残るの？
I have no choice. As I told you before, I'm a daughter of Cold Harbor. If I return to Tamriel, that increases Harkon's likelihood of bringing the tyranny of the sun to fruition.
できるだけ早く迎えに来るわ。
I appreciate your concern for me, but Serana is all that I care about. You must keep her safe at all costs. Remember that Harkon is not to be trusted. No matter what he promises, he'll deceive you in order to get what he wants. And promise me you'll keep my daughter safe. She's the only thing of value I have left.
Let someone else rule. I just want to kill and feed. An old acquaintance of mine, and the reason I became a vampire. In my past life, he was my commanding officer in the Imperial Legion. The idiot girl I was. I got myself mixed up in the Nobles games, and Scipius didn't care for me disrupting it. It came as no surprise when a scouting mission turned out to be a death trap. While in Whiterun's camp, I overheard a conversation, meant for none but the traitors and the dead. Some Ultima, as insufferable as Vingalmo, was delivering a message from his master to Legate Scipius. In exchange for smuggling a catapult blueprint to Darkwater Crossing, Scipius would be set for life in a career in solitude. Being the loyal fool that I was, yes. I thought my tracks were well covered while I gathered evidence. I suppose it was foolish to underestimate an Imperial legate. When Scipius sent me to the field, I expected a regular scouting mission, not assassins. That girl taught me all I should know about politics. Never pick sides, and never get involved, or I would end up like her, dead and forgotten. I should be thankful that they had the appetite for a little sadism, watching me struggle to breathe instead of just finishing it. Suit them fine. I brought down quite a few of their friends before the poison did me in. The god of luck must have favored me that day. When I was sure to bleed to death, a shadow emerged, fast as a storm, piercing the assassin's guts. It was Lord Harkon out for his supper. He didn't care to, at first. All he expected was a quick meal. But when he saw the assassins that I took down by myself, he took an interest in me. I was no mere meat. I had strength, and I could serve him well. Yes, in becoming a part of the Volkihar, I had to sever my bonds with my past friends, my beliefs, even my mother. An oath sworn at Molag Bal's altar in Lord Harkon's presence. I shall forsake the woman I once was to become the blade that my lord requires. Now, someone is overreaching. I'll tell you what I want when I want, and now I think you're annoying me. Feed well.
Stay your weapons. I would speak with you, Quinarin.
死んだのかと思ったわ。
Cursed, not dead. Doomed to exist in this form for eternity. Trapped between Laas and Enoch. Between life and death.
話すことは何かあるの？
I believe in civility among seasoned warriors, and I find your ear worthy of my words. My claws have rended the flesh of innumerable foes, but I have never once been felled on the field of battle. I therefore name you Quinarin, or Vanquisher in your tongue.
私も互角の相手だと感じたわ。
Your words do me great honor. My desire to speak with you was born from the result of our battle, Quinarin. I merely wish to respectfully ask a favor of you.
頼み事って何？
For countless years I've roamed the Soul Cairn in unintended service to the ideal masters. Before this, I roamed the skies above Tamriel. I desire to return there.
どうして自力では逃げられないの？
I fear that my time here has taken its toll upon me. I share a bond with this dreaded place. If I ventured far from the Soul Cairn, my strength would begin to wane until I was no more.
どうするべきかしら？
I will place my name with you and grant you the right to call my name from Tamriel. Do me this simple honor, and I will fight at your side as your Graze Mazen, your ally, and teach you my Thum.
タムリエルで名を呼べと？それだけなの？
Trivial in your mind, perhaps. For me, it would mean a great deal. I don't require an answer, Quinarin. Simply speak my name to the heavens when you feel the time is right.
こちらをクアーナーリンと呼ぶ理由は？
In my language, the Quinarin is the vanquisher, the one who has bested a fellow Dova in battle.
仲間のドバ？ 私はドラゴンではないわ。
Forgive me. My instinct was to grant you this title. I am uncertain why. Perhaps one day it will become clear to both of us.
どうしてこのソウルケルンに？
There was a time when I called Tamriel my home, but those days have long since passed. The Dova roamed the skies, vying for their small slices of territory that resulted in immense and ultimately fatal battles.
一枚噛んでいたのね。
I was. But unlike some of my brethren, I sought solutions outside the norm in order to maintain my superiority. I began to explore what the Dova call Elok Gilan, the ancient forbidden art that you call necromancy.
その種の答えを求めてソウルケルンに来たのね。
The Ideal Masters assured me that my powers would be unmatched, that I could raise legions of the undead. In return, I was to serve them as a keeper until the death of the one who calls herself Valerica.
不死身だとは聞いてなかったのね。
I discovered too late that the Ideal Masters favor deception over honor, and had no intention of releasing me from my binding. They had control of my mind, but fortunately they couldn't possess my soul.
それで自由になれたの？
Free? No. I have been here too long, Quanarin. The Soul Cairn has become a part of what I am. I can never fully call Tamriel my home again, or I would surely perish. I only hope that you will allow me the precious moments of time there, through your call.
あら、ちょうどヒッティグが揃っておりますので、旅の思い出を書き留めておこうかしら。
Yes?
Feels good. Kind of soothing, actually.
そうだなね。アルゴニアの事情がございましたの。それも堂々と母らしいですわね。
Right behind you.
I figured it would be more of an issue for you.
どうして私の方が気にすると？
Don't tell me you're that naive. Really? Oh, wow. Alright, well, what do you think my father's going to do once we bring the bow to him?
彼は使いたがるでしょうね。
Of course he will, but at that point, he'll have everything he's ever wanted. He won't need either of us anymore.
自分の価値を証明してみせたはずよ。
No, you've proven your strength to him, which just makes you a more dangerous rival.
どうすればいいと思う？
I think you know. We both know what's going to have to happen once we find the bow. Keep strong, and eyes open. We're on a different path now. Ready when you are. I think now would be a good time to talk. I think now would be a good time to talk. I think now would be a good time to talk. I think now would be a good time to talk.
やっと戻れたわね。
I wasn't sure we'd make it out of there in one piece. I know this sounds weird, but I felt kind of scared for you. For both of us, the Ideal Masters could do anything, really. They could have trapped us there for one. I wouldn't like to be a hostage for eternity, again. Maybe you're a pile of talking script jelly. The Ideal Masters are real. Everything I said about the soul cairn was real. There are trapped souls, cryptic, floating entities. We fought an undead dragon. What we saw basically spelled out everything I had read about that place. The Soul Cairn, realm of oblivion as ruled by the Ideal Masters. And of course you didn't see them. They're called unseen for a reason. Ugh. Wait. You're just messing with me, aren't you? It's not funny. Maybe next time, I'll be the one to personally soul trap and place you in the soul cairn. See how you take that.
堂々と華麗に望むところよ。
Oh, aren't you a jolly pile of jelly? Seriously, I'm just glad it's all over. I know I can be moody sometimes, but honestly, I appreciate that you're keeping our spirits up. Thanks. Look, there is something I'd like to tell you, and I really feel like now's the time. Do you like me? Not just as a friend, but as something else? I think you know what I mean.
私の気持ちは分かっているわよね。
Then, hopefully this won't be awkward. Wow. It's nice, actually. You are so nice and... Oh, I'm sorry. I wanted to... I feel free, for once. I didn't mean to jump you like that. I just wanted to do it my way this time. To conquer my fear and do the very thing that still gives me nightmares, on my terms. It had to be someone I trust. It had to be you. I used to see intimacy as a way to deceive, to take advantage, and most of all, to demonstrate power. Control, domination, degradation. It's like, all my life I've only ever seen a facade. I just wanted to experience what it's really meant to be like for once, with you. If you find any juniper berries, save some for me. I've always wanted to try them. I love your style. You're looking good today.
吸血鬼はニンニクにありえませんわね。でも苦手な吸血鬼がいても別段不思議ではありませんわ。私の隠れ家はホワイトランと西の監視塔をつなぐ道沿いにございますわ。ベラドンナが目印ですの。清掃の書を探すなんて長い旅路になると思いますが、準備はよろしく。
What is it now, you sweet talker?